One of the things I love about intellectual property is that while the principles are often similar around the world, every country has its own unique challenges, quirks, and opportunities when it comes to protecting brands and other IP assets. So that's why I'm really excited to be joined today by Armando Contreras Vaal, founder of Guru.Legal from Mexico. Armando works with businesses, entrepreneurs, and brand owners to help them protect and enforce their intellectual property rights. And he has extensive experience both advising local and international clients on navigating the Mexican intellectual property landscape. Mexico is an increasingly important jurisdiction and market for businesses looking to expand internationally, but also presents some unique trademark and branding challenges that many foreign businesses don't see coming until it's too late. In today's conversation, we're going to talk about some things about what businesses need to know before entering the market, some exciting stories that Armando has experienced, and generally just have a chat about intellectual property in Mexico. Hi, it's Elise here, just interrupting to say that the sound during this interview is pretty shit. I apologise for that, but it's still a fun interview, so I hope you enjoy it. Welcome back to Elise Explains IP. This is my good friend Armando, who is going to tell us about some crazy stories from Mexico. Armando, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into intellectual property?
Yeah, well, hi everyone. I'm Armando. I actually got into intellectual property like it chose me. When I was still at college, I needed a job, and so applied to several places. And fortunately, I was hired by one of the major IP law firms in here. So yeah, that's how I started. Like, oh God, it's been almost 20 years. Yeah.
Sounds much like how I got started in IP. By accident.
Yeah, basically. I know. And this place was like close from my home and close from the National University where I studied. So yeah, it was perfect. And
amazing.
Yeah, that's how I started.
And what made you decide to go out on your own and start up your own firm?
Well, as you can see, I don't really fit in the regular legal corporate environment. So I really needed to build my own thing so I could, do my job on my own terms. And it's been great. I mean, LinkedIn told me recently it's been 11 years so far. So here we are.
I feel like, holy crap, when did that happen?
Exactly.
And so this is like choosing your favorite child. What is your favorite area of IP that you work in?
Trademarks. Yeah. Like, I've been in copyright matters, and I used to litigate pharmaceutical patents before I left the other firm. So, and I like it. I mean, I love litigation. It's the part of my work I enjoy the most. But yeah, trademarks. I mean, yeah, that's basically what I do the most.
Amazing. And what would be one thing in Mexico that happens in trademarks that people would be surprised by?
Well, I had this awesome case 10 years ago or something like that. This guy called Matthew Stearns, who used to work for Kia Cameron, a good friend of mine now. They reached out because they were representing the Grumpy Cat, the little cat from the memes. And they were trying to get a couple of registrations here in Mexico, but the Mexican Trademark Office cited as anticipation Disney's Grumpy. And that was a fun case because I'm not quite sure. Well, they didn't want to litigate it. So by the time the Grumpy Cat was a huge thing, and I told them, like, you know what? I believe circumstances are in a way that nobody's gonna, confuse Disney's Grumpy with, Snow White's Grumpy with the Grumpy Cat. And so they hired me, and it was like the first celebrity I represented was the Grumpy Cat, which is awesome. And basically told the MTO, like, you know what, this is Disney's grumpy, and I actually put a picture, and my client is this awesome fellow.
They're
And
like totally different.
yeah, yeah. And besides, it was curious because actually, Mexico has like the biggest grumpy cat fan base in the world.
Really?
So yeah, so when Kia told me that, I was like, man, get me an affidavit about it, and yeah, we filed it as evidence, and yeah, everything went out smoothly, and yeah, we just renewed the trademark, I guess, last year or something. Yeah,
Yeah, so it must have been like more than 10 years ago.
yeah, yeah, exactly, precisely.
And
Yeah.
what goods and services were they trying to protect for the grumpy cat?
The one it was two classes. I believe it was class 16 and 28. You know, toys and stickers, and I mean between the two classes.
So no like cafe services or anything.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I would have thought something like grumpy cat cafe in Japan or something would be a big hit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was awesome. I mean, my friends and I still laugh about it. It's like Armando's like the grumpy cat Mexican
You're the
legal
grumpy cat
representative.
guy.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah.
What other sort of things should people think about if they're looking to get a trademark in Mexico? I mean, that's obviously, you can get a trademark based on, I guess, reputation in the grumpy cat case. What are some of the other ways that people could argue with the MTO about it?
Like the thing about trademarks is like basically, I mean, I'm not going to say it's the same everywhere, but you know, it's like you have to review the database before and see if some similar trademarks that could, you know, the client into trouble or anything. When I started my own law firm, I used to work with a lot of entrepreneurs, and yeah, like I mean, there's this thing. I bet you have had the same. Like, there's this new company that's already got like designs and a web page and everything, and then they come to you and you're like, you know what? You might not be able to get that trademark. So, yeah.
To be honest, I'm more surprised by the people who don't even come to me and ask whether they can get a trademark. And then they come to you 3 years later and they're like, whoops.
Yeah, and I mean, there's also it's not only about like getting the registration. It's actually about they don't even know they have some actual big risks about it. I mean, what if the one that's actually got the trademark realizes this new company is like, you know, basically using it, and they can be infringing, somebody else's rights, and that could actually turn it into a big trouble. So yeah, that's it. And the other things like, you know, descriptive trademarks are not allowed, and things like, you know, basically like that. Because now we have like smell trademarks and all of this. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. There aren't too many jurisdictions that have smell trademarks. Australia is one of them, but, you know, we've only got like 2 on the register, so...
Yeah, I've actually never worked on one, and it would be funny, you know. It's like, so I want to register this new smell, and I imagine there's somebody at the MTO like smelling shit all day long.
Yeah, it's not actually even a new smell. It's just a distinctive smell for a particular product.
Yeah.
I think on the register there's some like eucalyptus scented golf teas in Australia, and I'm like, because that's how I identify my golf teas is by smelling them.
Yeah, as far as I remember, the first trademark smell granted by the MTO, I do not represent these guys, but I believe it was Play-Doh. You know, like the
Yeah.
Play-Doh, and it actually, you know, it's like
It has a
we can
distinctive smell.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and
I think that's the same in the US as well. They got it registered there as well.
yeah, that was
The smell of Play-Doh.
yeah. There's this other there's sound trademarks, and there's this place in Mexico. I do not represent them either, but as far as I know, they got the registration for it, and it's this place called, it's a restaurant called La Parroquia de Veracruz, and they usually do like the tung tung with, you know, with a spoon and the glass, and they register that. As far as I remember, I might be lying.
Going to make a speech or whatever.
Yeah, no. When I believe it's when you need more coffee or something. I'm actually not a client, It's been years
You're
since
like, I don't know what it was.
yeah, but as far as I remember, they got a registration for sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. We do have sound registrations in Australia as well. There's a few catchphrases and slogans and things. I always find it interesting when they have to try and describe what their sound is. And I think we were talking about the Harley Davidson engine sound, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
described as potato, 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 potato.
That's awesome.
Might be apocryphal, but
Yeah,
it makes a good story.
yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, I know there's this other thing, and I also had this yeah, I'm fortunate enough to represent Mike Tyson, and when I got the case, the MTO cited as anticipation this wrestler by the WWE called Tyson Kid, and so like they notified like the preliminary rejection thing, and I was like, man, like that guy wouldn't be Tyson Kidd if Mike Tyson didn't exist. So yeah, that's basically my argument. And yeah,
You're
now
like, which came first,
yeah,
the chicken or the egg, or the
yeah,
Tyson
precise,
Kid or Mike Tyson?
yeah, precisely. So yeah. Fortunately, Mike's got his registration now, and we're gonna declare yours very soon. Yeah.
What are we using it on?
Uh it was
Kinds of
class 25 like
clothes
clothing.
and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. What about
fantastic.
you? Tell me about your case. I mean, it's awesome because we met at Intel. We had a blast. We went to reception.
We should tell a story of how we met, which was at
Please, yeah.
the Chips reception, and we both well, as you do at these events, you introduce yourself, and then you're like, oh, we're going on to this same event afterwards,
Yeah.
which I had a ticket to, but you didn't.
No. There came first was the African Fusion. I was
Ah,
registered
yes,
for the African Fusion.
you did have
Yeah,
a ticket for that one, but not
but
for the next one
yeah,
afterwards.
it was the Ministry of Sound. I guess I don't remember. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
we spent an hour in the queue, and then you're like, I can't argue with English bouncers.
Yeah. I really couldn't. I really couldn't. But it was fun. And actually, we also met this wonderful woman called Karen. I don't remember her last name, but you remember she told me like, "Man, I'm registered. Just use my name. It's a new
Yeah.
world. You can be Karen." And we were both at the queue, and I mean, you know everything, girl.
We were doing a bit of Googling about whether Karen or Karen could be a man's name, which it can in
Yeah,
several countries. So that was your new personality, and
yeah,
run with it.
yeah. But it was not good enough for English bouncers, so I didn't get in.
Next time you got to push harder, I think.
Yeah. No, next time I'll register in time.
That as well. Always a good time at the Chatter and Chutter
Mhm.
reception.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing that you've done at an INTA over the
Meeting
years?
meeting people like you. I mean, I had a blast. It was super interesting. It was my first inter ever.
Hmm.
So, and I mean, I've been in this environment for almost 20 years now, but I had never actually gone there.
Yeah.
And but yeah, definitely the best part is meeting awesome people from all over the world. And yeah, I mean, yeah, like Egypt, the Ukraine, Jordan, Turkey, Switzerland. I mean, you name it. You're gonna make friends from wherever, and yeah, that's been the best part for me. And yeah, like honestly, oh yeah, it's super. Yeah, everything. There's a lot of interesting stuff going around with
Yeah.
yeah, people. Yeah, that's a bit. I mean, we're here.
I
So
know.
yeah,
You
yeah.
end up on a podcast being recorded in Australia. Like, what is that?
Yeah. I mean, you just woke up, and I've been, yeah, like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in here. So yeah,
Lovely.
it's crazy. Mm.
Excellent. Uh, Do you have geographical indicators in Mexico? What would be a big thing like that?
Oh well, yeah. Like I mean, the denominations of origin. I mean, I'm not sure about the
Destination?
destination of origin. And yeah, I mean, tequila is obviously a blast. everywhere in the
Hmm.
world, and mezcal is becoming a yeah, and mezcal is becoming a thing. And yeah, I've actually worked some cases. I mean, gotten some authorizations for foreign companies to be able to use the word to bottle
Hmm.
the product overseas, or I mean abroad. And yeah,
So there are particular requirements that tequila needs to meet in order to be tequila then?
yeah, yeah. I mean, lots. I'm not gonna name them because
Don't
every
want to give
single.
away all your secrets.
No, no, no. I mean, every single time I have a case, like disregarding if it's a trademark case or whatever, it's like I become a baby again and I study everything again. So yeah, that's how I work. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's basically, like committing to abide every, regulation around it, and signing papers,
Standards.
and getting papers signed all over the world. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. That's another way you get to meet legal teams from other countries. Yeah, yeah.
The tequila trade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, I mean, in my case, I prefer mezcal, but yeah, most of the work I've done in this area is it's around tequila. Everybody loves tequila. Yeah.
Yeah, or at least I think they do. Until
Yeah,
you drink
well,
too much of
yeah, yeah. I mean, that happens even to us Mexicans. So,
it.
yeah. Oh,
Excellent.
yeah.
I'm
What
sorry,
is?
go.
Yeah. For the people that don't know this girl, like a lot, like she knows everything.
I don't know everything. I just know a lot of random stuff about a lot of random things.
No, no, no. I mean, you were even our guide after the
Oh,
chips thing. It's like, come on, guys, let's go, and we were
let's
following you
go. But then
everywhere.
I also led us in the wrong direction. So that
Well, but not for a long time. It was just a ground turn.
we're just following the dot the wrong way on Google Maps. What's one parting piece of advice that you might like to give to people who are interested in trademarks and intellectual property in Mexico?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, obviously, come to you first.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where the business, where they are at. I mean, if they're starting, it's like what I said earlier, because it happens. I mean, it happens to entrepreneurs, and it happens also to big companies. It's like, oh yeah, my design department already has this everything ready, and it's like you cannot register it. And for example, when it comes to, I mean, if there's a big trademark, like an international one, sometimes they just, it's like, this is a trademark, you better get it, and you have to litigate it. And I mean, yeah, like I would say, depending on the case, like if you're starting up a business, like you better get a trademark lawyer to figure out if what you're creating is available.
Hmm.
And in the end, if you, for example, prior use things, it's like there's a lot of things that have been used. I actually have a case right now. I cannot talk about it because it's not on public record
Yep.
deal, but yeah, like people start this thing. Unfortunately, I mean, Mexicans. I love us all, but it happens. A lot of
You're all a
Mexicans.
blast.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and a lot of, yeah. Some, it's been a thing for quite a while that some Mexican realizes that a trademark is being used abroad, and so they register it. It's
Okay,
like,
so like trademark squatting is what we
yeah,
call that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's something, and so yeah. Another advice is like, get your lawyer to
Do
make
the
your port.
searches.
Yeah, no, before the say, if you're using
Ah,
something, like get the invoices in the right way. Mention the trademark and the products or the services you're using it on, just in case you want to expand to some other country. I mean, you have like, yeah, like 5 years to do. So if somebody registered, then you can sue them, for prior use.
yeah,
Yeah,
evidence of use together.
yeah, 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 precisely.
Amazing. And if people are interested in working with you, how can they find you?
They can find me at Armando at Guru.Legal.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, it's been 11 years, so I'm not planning to change my trademark anymore. But yeah, I love it, and actually, people respond good to it. Yeah, because I've been told, like, man, you should get another. I'm not getting another trademark. So yeah, Guru.Legal. we're here for you.
Thanks for spending time with me on Elise Explains IP. If you picked up something useful, hit follow, subscribe, leave us a review, or send it to a founder friend who could use this information. And remember, this is general information, not legal advice. If you do want help with your IP, you can book a strategy call with me at any time via my website. The link's in the description. So until next time, own your own ideas.